Students, today we will learn how to add GSuite ID in our Gmail app. For that, what you need to do? You need to open first Gmail app. On your device, you can see there is a Google folder. Click on that Google folder. There are a lot of Google apps. Click on Gmail app. When you click on Gmail app, whatever the current ID, Gmail ID that is open in your Gmail app, it will display on your screen. This is my inbox. So now you need to add, if you want to add another account in this Gmail app, click on this icon that is displaying on top right corner. When you click on this icon, a list of email ID will be displayed. These email ID already added by me. Now I want to add one more ID. For that, click on add another account. When you click on add another account, on the next page you can see it will ask you set up email. Because GSuite is a part of Google, so I will open this GSuite account through Google. Now it will ask you to draw the pattern. So whatever the pattern you have used for your mobile, draw that pattern. When you draw the pattern, it will move to next page. It will ask you to enter the email ID. This may be a Gmail account, Gmail ID, or this may be a Google Suite, G Suite ID. So here I'm going to type my student account. So the G Suite ID is whatever the G Suite ID that is provided by your organization or institute. Type that G Suite ID here. You can see there is a difference when you type the G Suite ID, the domain name get changed. So first type that ID. Now after using @ I will not write here gmail.com because I'm using GSuite ID. So whatever the domain name of my organization, I will use that domain name here. So after typing the GSuite account, click on next button. It will ask you to enter password, your GSuite ID password. So enter the GSuite ID password. After entering the GSuite ID password, click on next button. Now, okay. Okay, there is some problem in the okay. When you enter your password correctly, it will display some Google terms of service. Read this terms of service. After reading these terms of service, click on I agree. When you click on I agree, it will open that account in your Gmail app. So it will take some time. After then you can see, okay, it is taking time. After some time you can see on your Gmail app there is one more ID that is added to the Gmail app. Now I have added the Glory account here. Now you can see at the bottom third line, the Glory account is added. Click on it. When I will show the inbox of Glory. So there is some only 3 mails are there. So close this Gmail app now. That app successfully open that Google Classroom app. Now inside this Google Classroom app, I already sign in with the Glory account. And there is icon there is a three line on the left top corner. You need to click on it. When you click on it, it will display the detail and all the option that is available. That is also called as home icon. So when you click on it, it will display all the option. So on the top of the screen, you can see there is a drop down list. When you click on it, it will show all the ID that is added to your Gmail account, to your Gmail app. All the Gmail ID and GSuite ID will display in the list that you already added to the Gmail app. So I want to display the Glory Classroom, so I have clicked on the Glory Classroom. So click on this ID. Now inside the Glory Google Classroom there are three classroom. So whenever you want to join any subject classroom, what you need to do, click on this plus icon. Plus icon means add another class. So it will ask you to enter the class code. So that class code is provided by your subject teacher. It may be through the WhatsApp, it may be through the other message app. So whatever the class code, enter the class code here, that is 7 character. After entering that 7 characters, the join button will activate. That is displaying on the top of the screen. Now after entering the 7 character, click on join button. When you click on join button, you will get enter in that class. So if you want to attend any online class, click on that classroom. For example, I want to attend math class. You can see on the top of the class there is a video icon. So when whatever the timetable, according to the timetable, attend the class, click on this video icon. When you click on this video icon, it will directly connect you to the Google Meet app. So through the Google Meet app, you can easily attend the online class. Now there is an option of join meeting. You can directly enter to the meeting. But there is a condition. If, because this account is a student account, if the teacher have not entered in the meeting, then it will display failed in sign in. So don't worry about it. When your subject teacher will join the class, after then you have to join that class. So in this way you can easily add your GSuite account in a Gmail app, and then you can easily open the Google account, the Google Classroom, through that particular Gmail ID or GSuite ID. If there is any problem, like some students are facing some problem, like when you open this Google Classroom and try to switch in the GSuite ID, it will display some message like contact to admin. So in that case, what you need to do first, if on your device, if there is no any pattern or screen lock, first set up that pattern and screen lock. If still you are facing same problem, then what you need to do, go to your Play Store. When you go to your Play Store and type here Google App Device Policy. Because Google app have some policies, security policies. So if your device is not following that policy, that security, then it will display that kind of message, contact to the admin. So if you want to resolve that issue, just install this Google app device policy. The first one is the correct app. Now because this app is already installed in my device, so when this app is installed on your device, open this device. When you open this device, now you can see this. Now I'm applying this policy, Google app policy, on this account. If you want to apply on another account For that you need to switch on that account. To switch to the to, s- You need to switch to that account. So this policy is already apply to this account. Now you can see this is already the policy is already applied to this account. If this is not applied to this account, then you can see on the bottom there will be a option like click on next, and then activate, and then last option is enforce. So that is that this app is trying to enforce all the security that is applicable for the Google app. It will force that security and policy on your device. So after installing this Google app device policy, try to open this the your Google Classroom. When you open after installing this app, it will definitely get open without any error, without any message like contact to admin. So in this way, you can easily and successfully log in to the G Suite account